comma, gotta get it.
And welcome to the Condors Esports Hub. Gamers be gaming as we continue on with the week. It's Monday, so I guess the beginning of the week. Welcome in. I'm Leaf, and I'm hanging out in the hub where people are click-clacking away and tapping on some heads. And hopefully the Condors will be doing that tonight. Now, Rocket League is usually tonight, but we don't have that today. They're done with most of their stuff for the season. That's why I'm out here kind of slacking around and trying to wander around aimlessly, find things to do. We have Valorant tonight, and speaking of, I have to make way. There's a very important person that can make their way by. Willie, you gotta get on your computer, bro. You're playing soon here. Anyways, as I said, we have our Varsity Valorant squad chilling out tonight. Season's been a little, well, up and down. If you haven't been paying attention, they've been struggling a little bit. Hopefully tonight will be some fun, but it is a bit of a bittersweet night tonight. It is their last match of the entire semester. This squad is now looking at one more match. You can see them, unfortunately, at the bottom with an 0-6 record right now. They had, of course, 2 new players from the Academy squad dropping in, and that just makes things a little more difficult when you come off a squad who you've been playing with for so long and have to put in 2 new pieces. It can be difficult. Also, being promoted up into a bit of a harder division definitely makes things a little bit more wavy in terms of the current, the motion of your team throughout the semester. So they've been trying to figure out that synergy, but tonight's the last chance to try and figure that out. And again, hopefully they can come in and just have a little bit of fun with it. But as I said, when you see them behind me, getting all ready and set up here. So we're going to probably get you a little bit of a closer look at them in just a second, then over to the casters. But again, if you guys are watching in chat, big thing is give them some support. Last match of the semester, make sure the Condors are feeling your love. But with that, let's head over to the casters. We've got Andrew and Cove hanging out, but not before we take a look at the players first.
I want to shout out Brody Leaf X, the introduction for us and the introduction for the team, of course. The boys you've gotten to know throughout the semester. And if you do need a little audio version of their names, well, I got it for you. You got Kevin on the left. You got Willie there, Non in the middle, Sunter and Beanster rounding it off with Rajante as the coach. Of course,
you have the last 2 flipped.
Yeah,
I quick note.
Dang, I'm so close.
No, I know. I've been casting them all semester. I got to know these guys, but
you got to know them well.
Almost.
One off. I haven't had the pleasure of doing many games this semester. Of course, I'm Curtis Cove Collings alongside Andrew. Pick a nickname already. Ireland.
Yeah. It's just Andy.
Yeah, it's the Irishman.
Yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Celebrate if
it's your day.
If you wanna, but I couldn't wear my green shirt because our studio laps upon me.
We would cease to exist, or at least you would. But we've got a big day here for our St. Patrick's edition of Valorant. Of course, you saw the standings before. The team a season to improve upon come next season. We'll see how they do tonight. Of course, this is against UCSD Esports.
Yeah, UCSD. I mean, not that far ahead of us in the standings. And this is a game that I think if you're the Condors, this is like, you didn't make the playoffs. This is a game where you can kind of just have fun and see where things go, try some creative plays, some interesting strats, and really there's nothing to lose.
Well, that's the thing. I was talking with the team a little bit earlier. I was keeping things brief as they were getting through their warm-ups, but the number one thing was just the vibes were very high. Every player had a smile on their face. I asked them, hey, what's going on? How are we feeling tonight? They said, feeling like a win. And then I think Kevin chimed in. He said, well, at least a win in spirit.
Yeah. Hey, just continuing to play, that's a win in spirit. If your vibes are already high, and you don't get the tilted going, and then you're in the right spot. You're enjoying the esport for what it is. You're playing some Valorant,
exactly.
And you're like, hey, maybe we get some clips today. The highlight reel.
Well, that's what I look for every time. I asked for an ace. They said don't push it. They said don't jinx it either. And I was like, all right. And that's when I said lips are sealed.
Oh, is ace kind of like the goalie shutout? You don't want to mention it until it happens?
I'm an optimist. So, I'm going to go. I'll go be the jinx, the bearer of the breaker of superstition.
Yeah, exactly. Whoever wasn't listening is going to be the player to get the ace. So probably Willie, as he just showed up a little while ago. He didn't hear you say ace.
That's how he
ace guy.
That's how he gets ready. Is he's a player that gets in the zone by any means necessary. And I like to call him the corner man, as he sits on that corner desk, kind of faced in his own world, and he's a guy that pops off all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm an L-shaped desk gamer. It's it's a nice spot to be.
It's preferred.
Right in the corner. Yeah.
I used to be. Now I'm a normal desk gamer. My apartment doesn't permit it. Now, one thing I'm looking for tonight, and I've seen before with the teams. We'll call it misfortune this season. Has the Odin come out too much for Willie? I know that's a play that used to happen quite often.
He's had his uses with the Odin, definitely from game to game, depending on what agent he's playing, what map they're on. There's been some appearances for the Odin, but you know what? Overall, we haven't seen it a lot. When one game I did see him use it a lot was in the high school tournament we hosted a few weeks back. He was part of the team playing against the high school students in the showcase match, and he brought it out there and was doing some damage with it.
Well, yeah, exactly. The only reason I really ask is just because it's funny. I quite enjoy watching the use of the Odin. What more can I say about it?
Yeah.
Crowd control and all that, but we'll see how they do today. Of course, trying to avoid, and too, at the end of the day, I want to see them be competitive in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the thing is as few wins as we have 0 wins this season, but it wasn't without any close maps, close rounds. They were losing a lot of the time, 13-10, where they would, Valorant's a streaky game in itself, but they would have these rounds of just some brilliance shining through. It's just the division, they got bumped up a division at the start of the year. They have 2 new players that they've had to work with, and they couldn't find it and just have a really, really long ability to dominate another team. They were mostly playing for behind a lot, and then that's when they would start having fun with it, realize, okay, we've been in our heads, we've been overthinking this, do some hold W gaming, catch the other team off guard. And that's where it was very entertaining to watch. Some of their best Valorant was when they found themselves kind of out of it, which is, kind of today. There's a good chance they might just pop off today.
Of course, the team we're facing up against, the University of California, San Diego, are 2-3 is what the bracket was telling me, which means that it really is anybody's game. You can't discount the underdog.
No, definitely not.
I mean, especially in this season when it's a season more about having fun and going out there and learning. It's almost I don't want to say transitional, but it's a, so to say, growth year for the boys on this team. And it's something where they're learning how to play with each other, and they're learning how to understand the game better. Of course.
Yeah, exactly.
How are some other ways we can learn about the game, Andrew Ireland?
Well, one good way to learn about the game is to watch this wonderful game explainer that we've got produced. Why don't we pull that up?
Valorant, a tactical first-person shooter that's taken the esports world by storm. In Valorant, 2 teams of 5 players face off, one team attacking and the other defending. The attacker's aim is to plant a device called the spike at specific sites, while the defenders try to stop them or defuse the spike if it's planted. Each player selects from over 20 unique characters, called agents, who have special abilities. From smokescreens to healing, these abilities can change the course of the game.
Teams switch sides every 12 rounds, with the game coming to an end when one team hits 13. If the score is tied at the end, the game goes into overtime, where teams must win 2 consecutive rounds to secure victory. The key to success is strategy, teamwork, proper use of your abilities, and pinpoint accuracy. If you watch Counter-Strike, a lot of these terms may be familiar, but if not, let's break down some terminology you'll hear during a Valorant broadcast. Jump spotting, when a player quickly jumps around a corner to gather information. Peeking, quickly exposing yourself from cover to take a shot at an enemy or gather information. Trading, when teammates take turns engaging enemies, with one player entering a fight after another is eliminated to maintain pressure and numerical advantage. Entry fragger, the player who typically initiates a push onto a bomb site or objective, usually the first to engage enemies. Flanking, a tactic where a player maneuvers around the enemy team to attack from an unexpected angle, often catching them off guard. Operator, or Op, a powerful and expensive sniper rifle that can kill an enemy in a single shot to the head or chest. Force buy, a round where a team spends most or all of their available money on abilities and weapons, even if it risks depleting their funds for future rounds. Ace, when a player eliminates all 5 members of the opposing team in a single round. There are many more, but we hope this helps you follow the chaotic battles of Valorant.
Yeah, we hope that helped you learn more about Valorant. And, well, I doubt our players were watching it, but we'll see how they go in this matchup. If they've been talking strategy in the meantime, we're getting excited ourselves here.
Yeah, the player. I'm just imagining the players being like, "Hey, do you know what a force buy is?"
Yeah, intently watching
Yeah.
the game explainer.
No, that actually helped me because I had heard the term for force buy and I wasn't totally sure. I had an inkling that it meant that based on the context I've seen it in, but I wasn't totally sure it meant like just leaving yourself with no money, basically.
Yeah, for future rounds. It's an all or nothing strat. Yeah, it's pushing the chips in, as we do actually have our map bans here, as the first ban going to San Diego, and they're getting rid of Ascent. We get rid of Haven, which is not much of a surprise for this team. And the first map we will be seeing tonight is Split, and the other map that we will 100% be seeing is Icebox.
Yeah.
If it needs a little bit more Valorant tonight, we'll be seeing Lotus later on, as Pearl and Fracture were banned, and that doesn't surprise me one bit, as when I was playing Valorant in my heyday, Fracture was my least favorite map.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've seen Icebox is actually just newly brought into the rotation. Sorry, I had two thoughts that collided. Yeah, just brought back into the rotation. They played it for the first time on stream last week, at least this semester. And yeah, well, they had a hard time with it, to be honest. But I mean, I see them picking it. Maybe they just really want to practice it, make sure they get good at playing on Icebox come next semester, come any tournaments that they're going to take part in. So it's an interesting strategy to pick it, because yeah, they really had a tough time. They were up against a good opponent last week, but yeah, Icebox is it's got a lot of like little corridors and corners you have to be careful with. It's
a cheeky map, and it's a big brain map. So to say, your character and the character picks of your team will determine that strategy that you run so heavily. It's going to be interesting to see that. 100% we will be seeing Icebox no matter what happens. And then, of course, Split to start things off. The tried and true Valorant map, as we all know.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Split this semester. It's definitely everybody's roto. But yeah, the opponent team was using a Tejo on Icebox, and they were just absolutely had so much site control that Condors really couldn't get in because of all those Tejo abilities. You have the ultimate, which is obviously crazy, but just the around the corner explosives,
just the area
protection.
control. Yeah, the area control just in general was too much for the, I assume, attacking team at that time. And it's gonna be something where has Conestoga yoinked that strategy for themselves for tonight?
Oh, maybe.
That's one of those things we'll have to wait and see. It's really just going to be all about the vibes and how they come out swinging, I feel like, for this team. You say Valorant is a streaky game, and streaky games really do lend themselves to the team that gets the first streak and the last streak.
Yeah, definitely. If you can take that pistol round, you can really get the ball rolling. and then you're cooking from there. But we'll see what goes on. You know, it's just a for fun game, really. Like they got to just I think that's their strategy. You know, let things roll out.
Well, it's the last game of the season.
Yeah, yeah.
It really, there's no stakes. It's just let's have one last, you know, go around with the boys. I mean, the last time that, I mean, I'm not sure for the entire group here, but this could be a last time for this exact 5 sum to be playing
For
together.
sure. Yeah. I don't know who's graduating, who's newer. I'm assuming. I just made the assumption that the academy guys that moved up are like in first year, but they could have easily be at close to the end of their programs as well. But I'm assuming if they moved them up specifically, they got some time to develop and work with the team. But yeah, you know, Non looks like he could be my dad. I don't know if he's graduating soon or he's got more time left in his program, but that's the nature of college esports, right? The lineups are always shifting around, changing because people gotta live their lives.
Yeah, you gotta graduate. You gotta go off to greater things, and that's also one of the unique parts about Conestoga is it's a college. A lot of the programs that are offered are 2-year programs. I know I'm in one, you're in one.
Yep.
A lot of people are in 4-year programs. There is an offering of those,
Yeah,
but
we have some degree programs.
but
as well.
we've seen it ourselves already that we've had a large shuffling of players come through our system.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and sometimes it makes like a big difference. That it brings it for the better without much adaptation. You know, for example, our Rocket League team, we got a new player, Cypher. He's the best player on the team now because it just came to Conestoga. He wanted to play with Chunk and 80, and took a little bit to get going at the start of the semester, but their chemistry has been fantastic and they've been playing great. And then you have the other time with the lineup moves around, especially with a game like Valorant. Not that Rocket League doesn't involve as much thinking, but you change out 2 parts. That's even more of the team that is new, and you have to get used to that. So definitely can be difficult learning curve, and it kind of was that this semester for us.
Yep, and so the whole point of what we're saying is that this is the last game of the season, and this is a team that's going to maybe try not to think so much and try to have a little bit more fun.
The other thing I was thinking about, and I was kind of wondering, is I wonder if we're could play spoiler here, like if UCSD, needs this game to qualify for playoffs, because that's always a fun position to be in as a team.
That would be interesting to see the standings for,
Yeah.
to see, because I did spy that they were 2 and 3, and they were in the bottom half.
I don't know if
they were in
how
the
it
bottom
works,
half.
but maybe they're trying not to get relegated or trying to qualify for some playoff thing.
If anyone's trying not to get relegated.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if they'd be the team for that. But no, to your point, we could be playing spoiler here. I mean, I'm not sure what the top seedings are needed for the playoffs. I know that there are also multiple different divisions and groups where we are competing in the NECC league. Lots of schools competing for a spot.
Yeah, definitely something to consider, because I feel like when you're playing spoiler, if you're going into a game and these guys are trying to make the playoffs and you're in the dead last, you're the dead last team, it's always pretty fun to give them a run for their money, really make them think about it. Uh-oh, I thought we were going to win this and go on to the playoffs, and now all of a sudden we faced a wall.
And the wall of the last place team. Of course, that's how it is to be the underdog.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what we're going to see tonight. We'll see. I don't have the gift of prophecy. I can't really see the future, but I do foresee a very fun game of Valorant ahead of us. Pretty carefree game. You could see the guys on cam right now laughing, other than Willie, who looks to be mewing for the camera.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's locked in. Making sure his Riz is at 100. Full aura.
Yeah, he's maxing out his aura in the corner position while the guys behind him are laughing, having a good time.
You just see Non's eyes peeking over him.
He's witnessing something right now.
Yeah.
And that's aura.
Witnessing, yeah, how true. I don't know how aura came to be. I don't totally
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
The internet, yeah.
It's I was just about to say he's the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander of the Conestoga Condors.
Nice.
Which radiates aura.
Nice. Yeah, there's enough aura to go around to that table there.
This is the we've ran out of things to refer to about Valorant, and now we're referring to the players' aura. I mean, I talked about before, he's a player that likes to bust out the Odin from time to time. Talk about having, like, confidence. Talk about having...
Yeah.
I mean, aura at the end of the... Oh, there it goes. They got him the break.
Nice.
No, it's done now.
May the gods guide my spray as the Odin.
But at the end of the day, aura is just perception. And he's perceived as one of the better players here for the Condors, at least among those that watch them on a weekly basis.
Yeah, definitely these three guys toward the left of the table. I mean, I guess it's the right of the table if you're looking from their perspective, but to the left from where we are, those are the veterans on the team. We got Kevin, Nan, and Willie, and you know, in each of the games we've had kind of a different player step up. Even the two new guys last week, Kevin or Sunter and Beanster, were the ones really making the difference in keeping the Condors in it in their map or their match on. It wasn't Split. What was it? The one that was not Icebox last week. I'm forgetting the name of the map right now. It might have been. It might have been Lotus.
How does the map go? How does it look?
Okay, there's one side with a dirt pile, and A is kind of like a long green.
Pearl, the one with the 3 sites?
No. Yeah, 3 sites.
Oh, it's not Pearl.
The middle
it's Lotus. You nailed it. You nailed it.
It's Lotus. Okay.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah, B is indoors. There's like a sand pit on.
Yeah, and then
C is
A
also
site has a
indoors.
tree.
Yeah.
And then the heaven area.
Yep. Yep.
Pretty sure it's Lotus. Oh, jeez. You're trying to make me remember actual, like, names of things.
I don't know, man. It's the way it goes sometimes.
But that's a map where you feel like they were performing, so to say.
Yeah, they had a better few rounds on that one. We came up against a really strong operator player on the other team. That was
big
made
sniper.
It really
Big
tough for
sniper.
the Condors. But yeah, we're getting into our first match here. We're doing the map pick, or the agent picks. Pardon me. We've got Sunter. Looks like he's going to lock in on the Tejo. It's just such a useful character. Going to be matched by the UCSD team. Sorry. And we've got maybe Nan with the Yoru. He's been great with that Yoru ult. Really good at getting behind people and taking advantage of all the information he gets.
Now, I saw Kevin before was hovering over the Waylay, the new agent in Valorant. But on Cypher right now, it looks like the Waylay might not be coming out. But to your credit, you were talking a whole lot about the Tejo and how important that was on Icebox.
Yeah.
We're seeing it here on Split. So it seems like we're going to be seeing lots of Tejo so far.
Oh, yeah. He's almost in every lineup I've noticed, at least this semester. People have really been taking advantage of his abilities because he just such a good agent for holding off space. We've got Kevin. He ended up going with the Cypher. He's been doing pretty solid with the Cypher all year. He knows how to effectively survey the map with that player, Beanster.
Yeah, and then we look over at the other side here for UCSD Gold. You've got Chrome playing as Raze, Wick playing as Tejo, Loki Cal playing as Omen, Frost playing as Breach, and Melvin playing as Chamber. It's going to be an interesting lineup to go against. That Breach and Chamber combo is not something you see too often, both of those. More kind of off picks than the meta we've gotten to know.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they try and do with it as we're starting to get into the game here. Yeah, you don't typically see you don't see a lot of Chamber regardless.
Yeah, we saw a good amount of Chamber in the high school tournament that we hosted here at Conestoga, but not in our games too often. We'll see how that comes out. Of course, in my days playing Valorant, played a lot of Chamber. Quite like Chamber. That's back when he had the 2 slows back in the day when he was really good defensively.
What is Chamber's ultimate again? Maybe?
It's the up. It's
He
the
gets
up,
the snipe.
but the stats are slightly better.
Oh, nice.
And then we see here, it looks like they got the spike in mid with Raze leading the way, getting around started fast, which is always wise to do on the pistol round here. Not much defense to stop them yet, while the money is low, although smokes have forced them to put the brakes on.
We've got 2 Condors coming around on this Chamber. Non able to pick up the kill on Melvin there. That's a good start for the Condors to get first blood. We've got the UCSD team rerouting now. They're going to try and get some more support that side. But the Rays right now is holding this angle. They might get the jump on Beanster here.
Beanster pulls back, decides, I'm not peeking that. I'm good. Although Beanster is alone still, has a rotating Condor to help out, gets spotted out by Chrome, but they both get the information required for this fight. Jumping up at Kevin. Will get the kill on Kevin, but Beanster does trade out with Chrome, and in the meantime, Non goes down to Wick as the spike is now being planted on the site, and it's going to take a retake from the remaining 3 Condors. That's Willie as Breach coming back over here as Sunter gets the first kill of the retake. Goes down is Willie, and we found ourselves in a 2v2.
Yeah, that was a lot of information really quickly. The Condors quickly got overturned by this USDC team, and it's just you just got to keep going. And unfortunately, Wick shoots down Sutter. We're going to stop
Just call
saying
them
it.
San Diego.
No
San
more-
Diego. I've
yeah.
been calling them San Diego
That's a
since
good
the
way,
intro.
yeah.
Call them San Diego. Trust.
SD. Yeah, San Diego got him there. You stay classy, Sandy.
Thanks, Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, you're welcome. I got the mustache. That's all I did it for. Was
But-
I knew we were playing them.
No, they found a terrific position there on that post plant, and it's the retake for the Condors. While they did have numbers on that post plant, it did not matter at the end of the day.
Yeah. They got. They just kind of quickly overturned things. They got Beanster and Cypher in that middle area, and that just gave them a good numbers advantage to get onto site there.
Condors pushed up aggressively on the A site. Go get that alt orb. No one there. There is the breach, though, for the San Diego squad, who is pushed up and goes down. Non with a beautiful shot with that Sheriff. Gives the Condors a one-body advantage, maybe the advantage they need on this post-pistol round, as the B site is what looks to be taken.
Yeah, Kevin gets a little bit of info there, but his entryway is going to be smoked off, so he's got to reroute. Got Non, peek at this corner, gets one. Going to try and get another, unfortunately taken down by Chrome. And Chrome picks up another on Sunter, but Kevin's there, gets a double kill.
Huge double. That allows him to pick up a Phantom in the fight. Peeks out a little too early as Low-Key Cow with that Stinger is able to get him in the fight. Although, you see, it's a 2v1 for Conestoga, and they have a Vandal that's coming in from the flank here. It's up to Beanster really just to distract the remaining Omen on this site. It's Low-Key Cow coming up that... Whoa! Low-Key Cow coming up that rope, and Beanster decides to go at him. Decides to go through the smoke and play it aggressively. Shocking me, and I'm sure shocking Low-Key Cow.
Yeah, you think if you hold on in that situation for the pinch, but Beanster just like, I can do it. Don't worry, Willie, I got it. Let's not put you at risk.
We just had a classic. I mean, of all the situations to play a little bit more conservatively, it is that situation, but no. Decides to take it for himself.
Yeah, he made a good guess that that Low-Key Cow would be checking that other angle first, because you could have easily been walking right into the smoke as Low-Key Cow was already in there. But yeah, it worked out in Beanster's favor. It's going to be a 1-1. It's always good to win the after pistol round. Kevin's going to start things off with a kill on Chrome right now. Some action right off the bat.
Yeah, the defense for Conestoga, it seems like they were put on the right side to start this match off as some more kills are coming out. Conestoga still putting themselves on top with another slick headshot from Willie. But to my point, what I was saying, it seems like defense has been serving Conestoga so much better so far. It seems like the enemies, aside from that pistol round, have really been slamming their heads into a wall, hoping it goes down. And it has already, but... so far, since the guns have evened up, Conestoga's been playing great. Beanster, another kill.
Yeah, exactly. They've just really took it to him this round. There's just this Melvin player, and he misses his shots. Those are some tough ones to miss. He does get one on Willie, but Beanster's there to finish him off, and the Condors find themselves in a good spot. This is a great start to this game.
That was $100 for every miss.
Oh, man.
Oh, and that's the pain. Yeah, every single one of those shots is $100 for that C ability with Chamber, and each miss is just your wallet getting lighter and lighter as the rounds go on.
Yeah, maybe not Melvin's day so far. He's 0-3. Tries that ability. Does not hit the shots.
Buys an op, though.
Oh, okay. He wants redemption. He wants redemption here. He wants to see if he can... see if you can get somebody on the cross.
Yeah, pushing up with that operator. The Condors have pushed up a few times onto that A site to go pick up that alt orb. It seems like that's what Melvin was trying to hold, but it doesn't seem like anyone is going to be there. Non the only man that would really pressure him, as B site is going to be taken here from San Diego. Melvin with that operator. I mean, we said it.
Yeah, he wanted that redemption kill. He got it. This has been a good round so far. There's only 2 Condors remaining, so a good round for San Diego so far. They're going to get that B site control and start the plant. Unable to get low-key cow, and it just is up to Sunter right now. He's got to get a solo ace, which I think would be very difficult. Very, very difficult.
Very difficult. You do not say, as it's been tied up. When you can see the players are actually laughing. More about that. More smiles after losing that round than winning the round before, I've noticed.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good headspace to be in, just to be able to brush off getting a flawless on after a pretty good round for yourself. And, yeah, just didn't go their way. Got quickly outnumbered in that initial firefight, and from there kind of snowballed a bit.
And, of course, Melvin started the round off with an operator kill. I mean, we were talking about it, trying to get that redemption, and you said it. Came out. Non here with the Yoru ultimate has an ability to get tons of information, decides to come back out. Ray's ultimate comes out, the big rocket launcher gets a kill on Non, but Beanster goes, trades out for him.
Yeah, that's a pretty aggressive strategy here by San Diego, as they've all lined up toward A. They're really just forcing their way onto site right now. They are going to be able to get to the bomb site, maybe start the plant shortly. Yep, here it goes. Spike going down.
It's going to take a retake here from Conestoga. Melvin picks up a kill on Kevin, as that is not a safe area of the map to travel anymore. You can't peek that sightline.
No, definitely not. That operator just makes anything dangerous, unless Melvin starts missing again. But he just needed the official operator apparently, not his the ability one. But we've got some good angles for the Condors. They have a chance to pick up a couple kills. Unfortunately, Willie taken down, and Sunter is going to be beat, as well as Beanster. That's going to be another round for San Diego.
Yeah, back-to-back rounds for San Diego. That seems pretty convincing, more or less. That one just... I said before, when Conestoga was winning rounds on defense, it seemed really good. Like, their defense was holding up really strong. It seemed like a brick wall that was being attempted to be ran through by San Diego. That round, San Diego, made them into paper mache. It just seemed like their defense crumbled, unlike it had before. It was so strong up until that last 2 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty early in the game. Like, teams haven't really settled into their econ yet. Condor's going with another really econ round here, as they're using a variety of guns. But we'll see. Beanster has been flashed, but no push by the corner there, so Kevin's able to get out there and take that shot. A lot of abilities going in for the Condors now. They might be able to really drive this team back.
Ooh, Wake picks up a tuple, though.
Yeah,
that does not help when you're trying to get back into a game.
No, I may have jinxed it when I said that. Here comes a push, and then they get flattened.
Willie a second away from interaction in the sewers. Tries to get better guns. Debatably armors up a little better, as the remaining attackers here for San Diego have rotated to the A site. They found a little bit of noise. Beanster knows they're here. Shot comes out, and shot misses from the chamber.
Yeah, it was a good teleport by that chamber to get out of harm's way there. He's able to... Breach gets a kill, and Beanster gets traded out by Wick. It's now all up to Willie. Gets one. That's a good start. But the other teammates are right there, and Frost is able to take him off. I need reading glasses, I reckon.
The Trout.
USD, no, it's Frosty.
Yeah, UCSD Frost comes out, gets the kill on that round, and wow, they are playing pretty good so far. Melvin, who we've commented on before, has only really gotten those 2 kills. It's really been Wick's game. The Tejo, like you mentioned, was a big game changer, and no matter what map Tejo was on, Tejo turns out to be a game changer, starting this one off hot. 3 deaths to go along with 7 kills.
Wick definitely living up to his name. And hey, I just learned what a force buy is, and that's what the Condors did this round. They all made sure to buy Vandals. A couple of them down so far, 3 Condors, now 4 Condors down. Just the 1 remaining in Kevin. So unfortunate force buy puts him in a tough situation for next round, unless Kevin can clutch up here. He's only got 3 people to take care of, so it's nothing that he hasn't done before, but it's definitely a team that's on a roll right now.
Now, eventually, they will most likely play the site for the post-play, but eventually they will try to hunt Kevin down. And when that starts, well, Kevin might, he might start hunting him down himself, going for the 1v3 retake into the site. We'll see what he can do here. Abilities galore. It's just a one man and his gun.
Yeah, these Teo abilities coming out made it tough for Kevin to get this ground, but he's slowly making his way around this corner.
He's been heard.
Yep.
One gunshot out, footsteps out, gets knifed in the back. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, there it is. We got the laughter. I hope you saw it in the face cam.
Yeah, he was laughing. And it's always a surprise to get knifed. Oh, Melvin's got a long sword. Maybe that's why.
Oh yeah, of course, that's why. He specializes in
It doesn't
melee.
actually change the hitbox, right?
No.
Okay.
But cheapers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's a sign. Usually, although Kevin's enjoying it. It looks like.
Uh-oh.
The teabag's coming out.
a little bit of TBs there. A Chrome, who I think died pretty earlier in the last round, but you're going to be... Oh, there we go. Immediately punished by Non. So no teabag. I don't think he saw the stream, but he would not have seen the stream, but
No,
he had
but
a hunch. He had a hunch there was some TB and go.
A very good peek, though, just to get around that smoke, barely catching out that head hitbox and hitting it. Very good stuff there from the Condors. It's little moments of brilliance in what otherwise would be a game you get knifed in the back end. As Loki Cow starts off the attack, but doesn't check the sight. The double headshot comes out for Beanster. And there it is. The round turns on its head. Just the operator left from Melvin. Who, of course, pulls out that C ability, is going to get pincered by Conestoga. Goes down. There it is. That's what Conestoga was looking for.
Yeah, that was a great round. I think all they needed was to get knifed and teabagged on a little bit. All of a sudden, they're back in it. They're like, oh, okay, we're not going to let them walk over us like that. Come on. And, just a really great site push, a really bad error not to check that corner by Frost, really. I think you would assume someone's there, but didn't check. They just get a double kill, lack of communication there, and puts Condors right back into this one.
Yeah, now Conestoga, the richer from the occasion, has a operator in their possession, although the chamber from the San Diego side also has the operator using their ultimate ability. We'll see how that pans out in this round as they do go back over to that A site, which they've been pretty consistent in taking.
Yeah, they're really going to get a lot of stuff going down now.
Double Tejo ultimate.
Yeah, both teams throwing down a Tejo ult. Just trying to hold this space. Really a big firefight for A right now, as things are going to start happening very shortly.
There it is, the raise boost, then the headshot to go with it. Gets traded out by Non as Beanstar again on the site, gets 2 kills before going down himself. The spike is going to be going down, but the Condors Esports side has 3, and San Diego has 2 left. Non, as that operator decides to pop the Euro ult, immediately goes out of it, tries to get the shorty kill, can't do it. Kevin comes in, and it comes down to a 1v1. Melvin with that special operator tries to pre-shoot the corner, comes around, misses another shot. Kevin was taking the angles, but couldn't take the shot as Melvin finishes the round.
In the battle of Melvin versus Kevin, Melvin pulled out on top. That was a close one. Kevin was doing everything right there. It came down to a matter of who got that shot, and it was Melvin this time.
Last second headshot. I do gotta respect Beanster though. Been playing some very good defense after really sticking to that A site.
Yeah, you hope that that ult goes better as well for Non, as he got some information and decided to take that fight, but the breach was ready for it, and you kind of have the upper hand in terms of guns right there. As he was working with the buckshot there.
The shorty.
Oh, the shorty, pardon.
Yeah, the shorty on the secondary, and it's a little awkward with its bullet spread.
Yeah, just unable to win that gunfight.
What we see here? No one on the flank. Up through mid. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for when I was building anticipation.
No, you got that fight head on right there and just got shut down. But we got maybe a little bit of intel. He saw a few people before he went down. He can really relay that info to his teammates. But we're gonna see full pleasure. Melvin able to pick up Kevin as well. Frost gets Willie. Leaves B site wide open.
Great shot from Beanster. He's been on. Yeah. As that was a round of a little bit of silence, a little bit of stunned, more or less, as the attack, after getting kind of shut down initially, just completely walked through Main Street, and it looks like they just took it for free. Beanster, though, a really nice shot, and has Sunter backing him up here for a potential 2v4 retake.
Yeah, this is a tough angle for Beanster to take. Not able to get out of there, as well as Sunter gets picked off by Melvin, so that's going to be another round. UCSD, pardon.
There you go.
Starting to run away with this one a little bit.
Yeah, 7-3 still in the first half here, as this has been a couple rounds to forget for Conestoga, as they've made it close on a couple occasions. I do wonder what attack is going to look like for our very own Condors. But, yeah, there's been a couple rounds now where it's like, yeah, what can you say?
Yeah, that might be it, too. You know, getting the chance to play on offense could really give them a little bit more of a chance to bring the game to San Diego here and see how their abilities kind of match up. They lets them dictate the pace a little bit more. Because right now, yeah, San Diego has been bringing an aggressive fight early and just seems to be coming out on top on a lot of those.
Beautiful play from the Condors. The flashbang, the teleport, and another one. Beautiful plays again. I've been loving it. This round has been one for Conestoga to look back at and really enjoy. Everything going right from Non. Another headshot there as the tripwire just getting them stuck. As this has been a great round for the Condors. Low key cow coming in, but going down 2 Beanster with that operator. It's just going to be down to the attacking Tejo, who's found himself on site, gets killed, but Condors found themselves back in that one. That was beautiful.
Yeah, well executed. That teleport with the Omen there.
Teleport
Awesome play.
flash, awesome. Did you see what happened in mid with Non?
I just saw him hit the shot. I didn't totally.
He sent out the fake Yoru, and the fake Yoru got shot, and then he comes out and pops him one in the head, and then, you know, we come out on site and deny the Raze rocket launcher. That was some good stuff.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of people bite on the fake Yoru, but when it's used properly like that, like especially down a corridor where you may just forget to check your angle, that all of a sudden gets that person to bite in and be like, that's got to be the real Non. It was not the real Non. It's not the real Slim Shady.
Believe it or Non.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Is that allowed? No, that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah. I don't know if that's what I would use. But hey, we saw it again.
Yeah, Non using the fake Yoru really well.
Fake Yoru plus the flashbang plus the peek gets the kill. I love to see it as the rest of San Diego is converging here on the A site.
Yeah, good shot by that rocket as well by Sunter, the wrist rocket. Clear out some space, get out of the way there. And now we've got a great angle for Beanster, who's up top there. He is going to be taken out, though.
Yeah, that angle that was so great was not long for this world. Got taken out immediately as Conestoga was trying to duck out to get a 5v4 retake going here. Instead, it's going to be 4v4, even numbers as they come into the site here. Melvin picks up the first kill in that corner spot, but Kevin will pick up the revenge. Chrome picks up a kill on Willie as everything is popping off. We got 2v2 in the site here. Non has made his way on using that Your ultimate, but it is just going to be him with that ult. Tries to get out of it in that smoke, but cannot do so. Chrome ends the round for San Diego, ends the half as Conestoga goes down 8-4.
Yeah, that was like everything just coming out there. You got to use all your abilities, obviously, before the start of the half, and there was, or before the end of the half, and you gotta, yeah, just kept going San Diego's way in terms of the gunfights there. The Condors just getting surprised in a few instances, losing corner battles, and we find ourselves on offense now, which looks like they're gonna go for an aggressive A push right now.
Hey, that's whenever I'm playing with my buddies, that's the strat I always call is on pistol rounds. I'm not sure at this level of Valorant, but I will say at my level, baby level in comparison, if you just push A with 5 people, it just overwhelms the enemy sometimes. Yeah. Of course, at this level, you're less likely to overwhelm them. You have to be a little bit more methodical. You have to think more about what you're doing. But at Baby's level of Valorant, it's so much fun. Just push A with no regard for human life, and Chrome has no regard for nons.
No, he had non-regard. That was worse. That was even close.
Part 2. The sequel's always worse than the original.
Apologies. Yeah. Melvin going in, taking out Kevin in the battle of Melv versus Kev. And it's been 2-0 Melvin right now. Got this corner fight, but a good flash by the USDC team, and then they're going to just take advantage of these Condor team right now. But Willie able to hold his own a little bit. Gets one, gets another one on Frosty. Can he get through the smoke here? Find this last player. Oh, he's going to back off for a half second.
He forced Wick to retreat out of fear.
Yeah.
Fear for what Willie can do
my
comes
goodness.
around the corner.
What a shot that was. He just saw this head for a millisecond and popped him. He knows somebody's on his back, so he's got to play this corner carefully. Unfortunately, not able to keep the train rolling, but Willie with some really impressive play that round.
I won't lie to you. I boarded the train. I was on the Willie clutch train.
Oh, yeah.
I thought using that, he faked the rope sound to go to mid, drop back down. I thought there was a chance. There was no chance that angle was being held really, really heavily. That was a crazy pistol play.
Oh my god, that headshot was fantastic. So it's something you can build off of. You're finding yourself down 9-4 now, which is not ideal. You know, one round away from the opponents having double digits. But the Condors are running a full stinger round.
Now, the Condors did lose the first pistol round and then came back to win the second round. So we'll see what they can do here.
Yep. Yeah, maybe being on offense will give him a little bit of a newer perspective on things. But Melvin's going to hold things off with 2 quick kills and low-key cow takes out Non. Connor's not in a great spot for this round right now.
That's one of those ones that just makes you shake your head. A frustrating attack. Everything that could go wrong seems to have gone wrong. Chrome picks up a kill, and in the corner, going down is Willie for the flawless San Diego side going up 10-4. But the team doesn't look like they care too much.
They're laughing it off. Kevin's scratching his head there. He's like, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that one didn't work out so well for us.
Melvin,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, Melvin, I guess maybe was taking a little bit of time to get warmed up because he was missing those shots early in the game, but has been pretty deadly with any sharpshooting weapons since then.
Well, that's the thing when you're the team's opper, the team sniper, for lack of a better term, is when you're on, oh boy, you are on, and when you're off, it hurts your team.
Yeah.
That's to say the least.
Oh,
but
Melvin still on.
Talking about being on.
On and on.
It's getting worse as we keep going. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, here comes Chrome. Took out Sunter with the Vandal there. Now just 3 Condors remain. Frost was just ready for Kevin right there, unfortunately for Kevin. And it's going to be up to Willie and Sunter, or Beanster again.
Shotgun battle over on the edge. Chrome ends up ending the round with a grenade kill. Not something you see every so often, as Conestoga needs to make quite the comeback here. If they want to win this game, they're going to have to not drop the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, once you get to like 11-6, it maybe feels within your grasp a little bit, but it's a pretty big deficit right now to just be this close to match point. They're on match point. They got to lock it in if they don't want to lose this first map here.
I'm an optimist, though, so I will always hold on hope as they go over to the A site take. And if you look at the minimap, all of the defenders are in mid.
Yeah, very aggressive push to get over to A, and the defenders were not expecting that back-to-back. That Beanster's going to get this spike put down here.
And the rest of the Condors putting the spike down went over to go check out the spawn. It does look like they split up in a little 2-3 situation here, but this is super unique. The site's pretty open. The Condors might do a retake on the retake. We'll see how this pans out. Willie, Sunter, 2 kills. Melvin, though, the pain in their behind so far has been getting a big kill. We got a 4v2. Conestoga has the lead. Going down is Willie, though. I thought he was going to get the last kill of the round on Melvin, who was super low HP.
Yeah, Melvin's on a shred of health right now, and he doesn't have a lot of time to defuse this bomb. So I think the Condors they have this round. Yeah, they get the knife redemption by Willie. There we go.
There it was. He was chasing him for so long. I hope you know.
Yeah.
He could have died so much sooner. I really hope there's a good replay of this, because he could have died so much sooner when he was on that sliver of HP, like you said. Willie just didn't want to shoot him. He wanted to get that revenge knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did.
Yeah, good sleuthy play, a little stealthy play by Willie to get in close there, because the rest of the Condors were distracting Melvin and his sliver of health. And that puts the Condors in a good spot. They've got almost a full buy, not full shields, but everyone's got a Vandal this round.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, Chrome with a triple kill right off the bat, though. That's
Yeah,
gonna
that
make
was
things difficult.
immediate. Some big kills in return for the Condors, but that was immediate. It seems like the breach combo with the Rays popping around the corner, Chrome. I mean, the Condors just became bowling pins to what looked like a 20-pound bowling ball.
Yeah, Chrome just had a real pop-off round right there. Made it very quick. We find ourselves on match point now. Condors down 12-5. They got the knife kill. They're still
The Spirits aren't down. Spirits are not
yeah.
down 12-5. I mean, it's like I told you. I asked the boys before the game how the game was going to go, and Kevin told me emotional, a victory in spirit, but not on the scoreboard. And maybe that's what we're seeing. Smiles and having fun.
Absolutely. That could be what they're doing.
Uh-oh. Twice in a row.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. As soon as you hear, here comes that party, come out in your ears, you know something bad's about to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, this San Diego team. Kevin, look at Kevin in your bottom left hand of your screen there, folks.
Yeah, this might be it. Oh, gets one, though. It's going to hold this angle, unable to get Frost. That's going to be the first map as the San Diego takes that first game. Lots of fun was had by both teams.
Yeah, at the end there, Kevin on the bottom half was like looking over at his teammates like, I'm in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening? It's 13-5, the score of our first map. Of course, Icebox is where you'll be seeing us next. That was quite the interesting one, so to say, for lack of a vocabulary.
Yeah, definitely interesting. Yeah, when you can't think of a word, interesting always fits right there. Anything can be interesting if you say it is.
It was unique.
That game was very entertaining. You know, both teams had little bits of moments of spontaneous play. But those last two rounds with the Sunter, no, not Sunter. Sorry,
Willie.
the Rays.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Willie knife.
Willie with the knife was great, but then Chrome on the other team with the back-to-back triple kills with the Rays. That was pretty wild. I called him Sunter because Sunter was playing as Rays for most of the season, so that's why I was like,
gotcha.
I just associate Sunter with Rays now, but no, that was Chrome. Finished the game with 21-13, which is a solid game, as well as Melvin doubled up. So kudos to them, but Beanster held his own for the Condors, 15-15.
Yeah, take that at the end of the day when everything else isn't quite going how you had hoped it would. At least you got that going for you.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good thing to have. But yeah, it's we're going to take a short break before we get back with more Valorant action right back on Icebox. So, you know, get up and get a couple minutes, grab some snacks if you want. Whatever you do with your free time. You have about 5 minutes and we'll get back to the Valorant shortly.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students.
We are eager students.
Yep.
And we're eager to come back to this game as the players were more eager than we were to get back into this. They've already selected their characters, Ireland.
Yeah, sorry. I thought it was a 5-minute break. I meant 5 second.
You pump faked the audience, drove to the rack, and dunked on
Hopefully
them.
you didn't have time to leave your desk or whatever you're watching this on, because we're back. We're right back, baby. And we've got the Condors already got their picks locked in. They know who they're going to play here on Icebox. We got Kevin switching it back to the Chamber.
We see Chamber on the Conestoga side.
A Sunter Jet. I haven't seen Sunter play Jet this year, so this will be cool. Beanster coming in with the Killjoy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got there. German engineering.
Yep. Get from point A to B. Willie, going to play the Viper. This is a very useful character on this, or a very useful agent on this map. Just that ability to control huge areas.
And then Non is pulling out the Sova. For a guy that's usually playing as a duelist, I'm used to seeing a duelist. That's not something I'm super used to.
And then we've got almost an even matchup from the opponent team here. We just got Cypher as not Cypher, pardon me, Phoenix as the last fella. And so we'll see how this goes.
This is I just want to preface this game by saying this might be a little bit more funny, a little more lighthearted. I'm already laughing a little bit because before the character select screen turned into the actual game start screen, I saw our producers typing in all caps at the players.
Yeah.
So we're in for a good time.
Nice.
The players. I think the only person that readied up this game was Willie. And then they were just like, yeah, all right, we're going. I'm pretty sure I saw the coach of the Condors type what in the chat. So this is going to be an interesting game. We see the San Diego side starting out on offense. And you know what? If we're going, we're going.
Yeah, they are all making their way towards B. The Condors getting Willie on the flank here, trying to sneak him around the back here.
Oh, he just went right down Main Street in mid.
Yeah. Oh, Melvin starts things off with a kill on Sunter there. And, I feel like this is going to be a very fast-paced game. Some whole W gaming. Beanster able to take down Melvin. And we've now got an even scoreboard here.
The game calmed down a little bit here as the Phoenix, that duelist entry character, slowing down now that he's dead. We see Kevin in mid with that chamber special. He has it on E ability. As we've switched sides, coming over, we see that Viper wall going up, giving the visual advantage to the attacking team, but they didn't expect Willie to pop through the wall. Comes out, gets a kill, shuts down the spike carrier, and Conestoga's found themselves in a good spot. The teleport into a good position, but not good enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chrome sees Kevin where he teleports and able to take him out, but Beanster is getting some good shots. Unfortunately, taken out. Non able to finish one off, but Chrome finishes off the round, takes out Non with that Sheriff, and he's going to plant the spike for gigs.
For money.
For just gigs, yeah.
For money
points and
as
money.
well.
Yes.
It gives you some extra credits at the end of the round. That's a disappointing round win, especially at the end there. You would like to see Non play that a little bit more conservatively. He doesn't have to peek out. Yeah, it's fully reliant on the opponent getting the spike down. You can play for time in a situation like that, or at least play a little bit more conservatively. Of course, though, Non, the player who we're actually watching, me commentating, he probably knows more than I do.
Yeah.
But that's just what I'm seeing.
Yeah, he probably just wanted to, run and gun a little bit, just
take the fight.
Yeah. But we've got Chrome on a really good roll here at 4 kills after, getting 6 kills straight last game. Another one right now on Kevin. Chrome has just been spelling trouble for Condors. A third on Beanster. Low-key Cow is going to be taken out by Non, though, and Melvin takes out Non in that trade. Frost able to finish off Stunter. That's going to be another round for the UCSD Gold team.
Yeah, that one was one after another. Not quite like you like to see it. They made the first round a little bit more of a fight. That round didn't feel so much so like it.
Yeah, no, that was very quick. Just kind of UCSD brought it right there. Condors doing a bit of a force buy right now. They don't have full shields themselves, but they are going to be able to get a row of Vandals and try and bring the pace a little bit to the San Diego team here.
You do not lie when you say a row of Vandals, but the first one goes down and gets sprayed on our stream.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
A Wick taking out Sunter as well. And now it's just the 3 Condors left. Kevin able to start things off, takes out Chrome, but he's going to be traded out by Melvin. But Non is there to take out Melvin as well and get another one on Frost. Condors in a good spot right now. Beanster takes out Low-Key Cow as well.
Now it's up to Melvin and that last Killjoy for the San Diego side. Of course, Melvin had that Phoenix ability, lets him come back to life. As some real nasty shots there hit from the San Diego side. They've been shooting really good all night so far.
Yeah, definitely some sharp shooting again. Melvin picks off Beanster. It's now just up to Non. He's got to take down the last San Diego players as they've rotated. They're back over at A now.
Although Wick is going aggressive. Here's the footsteps for Non and cuts him off.
Yeah, he was right there and ready. Just one tap. Good night. See you next round. And we're now down 3-0, unfortunately, for the Condors here.
Yeah, usually in games I like to try to speculate, like, oh, what can they do? How can they play different? In a game like this, I'm like, yeah, how can they have more fun? What can they start to do to try to not really win, but what can they do to really just get silly? What do you think? Like, I'm thinking, like, they got to start rushing on.
Oh, Silly graduated.
They got to channel their inner Silly for this game.
Yeah, exactly. They might have something up their sleeve. Definitely, I'm a little newer to Valorant, so I don't know if there's any meme strats or anything that would be fun. I think the full meme would have been 5 duelists, but they didn't want to commit to that.
That is.
They want to have some fun. Melvin starts things off, takes out Beanster right there. Got the Condors trying to hold this site, but Frost is going to get that spike started. Doesn't get the plant as he's met with some firepower.
Wow, just really good shots there from Melvin. That Phoenix just really opened up the site, and Frost gets it finished off. This has just been really clinical.
Yeah, just San Diego just locking in, kind of working as a unit, taking out usually multiple Condors at a time as well. You see a double kill there from Melvin. Rajante is going to give us a little timeout. Maybe say, hey, the season's not over yet. Come on. We're having some laughs for sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad we're getting the player cams for moments like this because you could see just the smiles, really.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the best part of this whole thing is that they're all smiling. They're all joking with each other. It's the last game of the season, and this could be the last map of the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. So might as well bring it, have some fun. I just noticed also Willie is using a set of earbuds and headphones.
That's pretty normal.
He gets to listen to his tunes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's super normal in the esports world.
What do you think he's listening to?
It's usually, sometimes it's tunes. Sometimes you use the earbuds for game audio and then the headphones for people audio.
Okay, gotcha.
Sometimes in tournament settings, so not something like this. Sometimes people only use the earbuds for both people and the game, and the over-ear headphones are just to block out any external noise.
Definitely can get loud.
Sometimes people, yes, players have said before in the past in interviews that they do listen to music.
Listening to Mozart.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, classical music. Because
there's no words. You don't want to interfere with the comms.
Oh, I would go. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Just classical music. As Kevin does some skeet shooting, pulls down Chromo immediately using that jet ability, gets met in the sky.
Yeah, good start. Good start for the Condors. Kevin and Non also able to pick up a couple kills. Whatever Rajante said is working, as the Condors are off to a hot start right now.
But Melvin coming back, gets 1 kill before getting traded out. Loki Cow and the rest of the San Diego side are trying to get back into this round, but I say the rest of the San Diego side, it's just Loki Cow, who's Sunter making some fun movement plays with that jet. Peeks out, jump peek, as they said in the game explainer.
Yep.
And gets the headshot.
It works.
And you know what happened during that? Our friendly Viper, whoever's on Viper, I can't remember
Loki
right
Cow.
now. There you go. Our friendly one.
Oh, our friend. Oh, Willie.
Yes, Willie used the acid pit on Sunter as he was trying to clutch.
Oh, nice.
You'll see it. You'll see it on the ground here.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh no. You're right. It was there.
Oh, it was Loki Cow.
It was Loki Cow.
Yeah, I noticed him taking damage, but I didn't realize.
I thought that would have been Willie's because that's something I love doing as Viper is just doing the team damage at the end of the round.
Nice, just scaring your own.
Yeah. Oh. It's my favorite.
Scaring your own homies.
Conestoga trying to stay in this round. The off was so big for them in the first round. They got a huge clay pigeon kill. They're doing it again this round, but Kevin goes down immediately as the ultimate abilities are on display. Wick coming in with the Phantom after we saw the Sova and Jet ultimates open up the attack. As Non gets killed with the shock arrow.
Yeah,
I always love seeing a Yuto kill in Valorant.
Yeah, that's always pretty rare, but a good placement of that arrow by Non. It's going to give the Condors a little bit to work with retaking the site, but it's a 2 versus 3. Well, now it's just Non with the op, who can do some impressive things from time to time. So don't count him out. Well, now you can count him out. That was Wick. Found him quickly and shot him down.
Shot him like John Wick real quick around that corner.
Yeah, that's why they call him John Wick.
Do they?
No, probably. Maybe, I don't know. Did he pick his own name as Wick?
Yeah, maybe that's where he got it from. Maybe he's Candle Wick playing Valorant behind his computer.
Ah.
No, I would not.
Old-timey lighting scheme in his house.
That would be, Valorant by Candlelight. That would be an interesting album title.
Yeah, Valorant by Candlelight.
As Conestoga, if you didn't see there while the scoreboard was up, financially in a bit of a crisis.
Oh, no. They're hurting.
They're hurting.
Hurting. The economy.
They need a small loan of $1 million to get back into this one.
Yeah, we're going to see what they can do with the tiny little loan. Well, not yet. They're going to start a business from the garage right now.
As we see, Chrome has that operator from that last round, and it is just nail-biting to see it. Well, I wonder if they walk forward and Willie gets to see the gun barrel to get information, because right now this is just, comes around the corner, missing shots. There it is.
Yeah, it took a couple, but Willie was able to pull it off. But in the meantime, a couple Condors were traded out right there, a couple of kills on by Melvin. But Kevin and Non even things up, actually give us the lead. Just 2 left for this retake. Nice shot by Willie.
Great flick from Willie, finding the body. Locate and taken out, and it's just the opposing Killjoy who actually has the room to rotate out of the site. This is perfect from Willie, though. It's gonna be a tough shot to hit, but does it anyways.
Yeah, good hold by Willie. Good intuition to know exactly where Killjoy's going. They didn't get the spike down, so they were trying to get their way over to A. And it's a good round from the Condors.
In a game that felt a little bit out of reach, 5-2 was not the worst.
No.
It could be worse.
No, definitely not. We lost 4 in a row, but now we're getting back in it. We're getting back into the flow of things. We've got a full buy this time, operator in Kevin's hands, and now that we're rolling a little bit, they're having fun. I can expect to see them take a couple more rounds.
I would like to see them win a couple rounds in a row. That would be perfect to see maybe if they could get back into a game like this, playing aggressively here. Willie gets the spike carrier. That's Chrome going down, who has been doing damage in the early goings of this Icebox game.
Yeah, good start for the Condors here to get Chrome out of there. That's definitely somebody you want to pick up. Yeah, Willie's still holding this angle. Unfortunately, not able to get Wick with the quick flick. A tongue twister there. But another chance. Melvin's going to take out Beanster.
Beanster dodged that flash effectively, just couldn't get the kill out, and it's Melvin. Just WM1 strats, looking like a pyro in Team Fortress 2, just able to get the fire all around and get the kills when it looked like he shouldn't have been able to, as we got Kevin here with that sniper rifle out with the teleporter ready. Is the 2v4 retake is on, and it's going to be all on Sunter as he trades out for Melvin, who was getting some great shots that round.
Yeah, good start by Sunter. I think he got seen. They definitely know where he is now, so he's going to work really quickly and carefully, and he's just too much. He gets pinched. Wick able to pick up the kill on Sunter.
Yeah, the round not going exactly how Conestoga would hoped, but they still do have quite a lot of their ultimate abilities still in the bank here, as they have their Viper ult to go along with Killjoy and Jet. There's not been too many situations where those. I mean, the Jet ult is always useful, but that Killjoy ult and that Viper ult are just so situational. It's really valuable in post plants or in situations where you can't rotate to a different site. That hasn't really come up so often in this game.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you want to force the other team to one specific area, it's a little bit more difficult to make a good use of it. We got the attacker Killjoy coming out right now, which is going to make it tough for the Condors here.
Melvin also popping that Phoenix ultimate. Will get shut down pretty quickly here. The spike is down. The attacker Killjoy ultimate is over. The retake is now on as Sunter pops that Jet ultimate and picks up a real nice headshot with it. We'll have to see how Conestoga can do from here on. Kevin has that ultimate in the upper heaven area. Coming around the corner is Melvin with that blind, gets a huge kill, and Chrome follows it up with a big double. Beanster with a double of his own with that stinger. Picks up some better weaponry as we got ourselves into a 2v2 here. shoots out the Killjoy abilities, but gets gunned down by Low-Key Cow, picks up a double to end the round.
Yeah.
Beautiful shooting.
Yeah, good stuff from Low-Key Cow there. Just Condors had a chance right there, but they're having a good laugh about it now as Low-Key Cow just hit those shots very efficiently. And that's kind of been the story. They've been Chrome and Melvin and Low-Key Cow are all having their individual times where they're just clicking on heads.
Popping off.
Yep, absolutely. As the kids say.
Yeah, clicking on heads, popping off, just doing the most for their team, especially Melvin. 17-5, really making Icebox their own.
Yeah, I didn't even realize how well Melvin was doing because the kill feed goes so fast. But yeah, Melvin is a menace today.
Lots of fast fights, and most of them are centralizing over here on the B site. Chrome shooting through that smoke and is able to get some damage off onto Willie, but Willie first gets a headshot. Low-Key Cow is down.
Yeah, that's a really good trade for Willie. You know, going into a fight, you're way out, man, just to be able to take one with you. That's awesome. It's a good start. Beanster able to pick up a kill. Gets another one. That makes 2 for Beanster. The Condors are in a good position here. We got 3 versus the 2 San Diego players left.
But there's Wick, who shooting from mid and has got a really nice flank going on here. Conestoga, though, picks up some good weaponry. A site looks to be taken, though, by the Jet on that attacking side, and Wick with that long shot with the Phantom.
Yeah, that's going to make it really difficult here, but it is Non just making his way onto site. Going to be met with some some adversaries, pardon me, in a second.
Adversity? Oh, no, adversaries.
I was trying to say both
yeah.
adversaries and adversity with some challenges, regardless of whether they be man or machine, is going to be in Non's way in a second. You just have to kind of, yep, it didn't happen the way I thought it would. He gets picked off very quickly by Wick right there.
That wall is a little bit too wall bangable for something like that to go down in his favor.
Yeah, Wick was completely on the ready for that one, but Non's going to switch things up and pull out the Odin this round.
Ooh, I see an Odin. It's not Willie. It's not like I predicted before the game started, but an Odin is an Odin. I'm still happy to see it. It is important to shout out Wick on the other team, who has 9 kills, 3 deaths in 10 rounds.
Dang.
That's pretty impressive.
He just isn't dying.
No, staying alive. I said John Wick like earlier, and I meant it as immediately the San Diego side, that's Chrome, has the Jet ult out. And we'll see. Close range battle goes down, and Melvin again just does not miss in the heat of battle.
Yeah, that was a really quick play by Melvin right there to able to kill the Condor player, who kind of had the upper advantage in terms of that angle. Yeah, the USDC team picks up a couple more kills and makes it a 3v3 right now as we go for this A site. Frosty's going to try and get the plant down, but good play with the Odin by Non. He is going to be traded out by Chrome. It's now a 2v2.
UCSD does not have that spike down yet. They're still just teasing it constantly, ushering in Conestoga. Fight me if you dare, as Beanster is in a tough spot while Low-Key just owns the site.
Yeah, that was Beanster had the right, it was in the right spot, just didn't peak the right angle. A good sneak around by Low-Key Cow to get around that play.
Too many spots. Too many spots that Low-Key Cow could have been in. Really good use of that Viper ultimate ability.
Yeah, made it very difficult for Condors to get that retake.
I would argue next to impossible when it's used that effectively, when your teammates know how to play around it as well. That's definitely not something that was accidentally put down, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely. We're 1 round away from the switch here, so I can expect a lot of abilities to come out as well this round. Some starting shots for Sunter. Doesn't land any on Chrome, but Chrome hasn't hit him yet, and now Chrome does hit him and puts him to sleep.
They took the gunfight. I mean, like men, 1-on-1.
Yep. Sunter was a little outgunned right there. He was working with the Stinger. Well, the other player had the Vandal and Frost. Going to take out Kevin right there. Again, somewhat equal gunfight there. Quick headshot. Makes it not Kevin's fight. Beanster able to take one out, but he's going to be traded out by Melvin. Melvin has just been on fire. He takes out Non as well, and there's Frost to get that last Condor killed before the switch. Going back to pistol round.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's going to take 3 rounds for the San Diego Gold side, and it's going to take 11 rounds for us?
Yep.
I like being optimistic, but this is a tough one.
Yeah. Icebox, again, last week wasn't our map, and still proving to be a map that we're kind of having a little more of a fun game this week, but it's still kind of proven to be not really our map.
Yeah. The player cam isn't up now, but it was up in a little bit ago, and just smiles were on the board for the guys. So no matter how the game is going, they're enjoying themselves.
Yeah, exactly. It's good that they're having fun, but definitely, definitely good to get more practice on Icebox. As you can see, it's not really a map that we've got. Maybe we don't have the right strategies. Maybe we're just not used to it, but we've been not having much luck on Icebox.
But we have the attacking side now coming in over to this B site from mid, able to get 1 kill as they come out and, grab this site. It's going to be a 4v3 coming on as Kevin got a kill to return the favor here for Conestoga as, hey, little opportunity. Spikes down, it's just the Jet.
Yeah, good shot by Willie and Beanster there, but Kevin is going to be traded up by the Chrome, by just Chrome. And are they chasing him down? Yeah, they chase him down. Willie able to take care of Chrome, and that gives the Condors their first round win in a little bit of a while.
Yeah, and they're happy about it. I saw Willie, he mouthed out, let's go after that round. So no matter what the score is, they're just happy to get dubs on the board.
Yeah, exactly. You always want to get as many round wins as you possibly can. But yeah, it's a tall hill to climb right now.
Although here we got the reaction cam. I wish we had this sooner because this is one of my favorite things I've seen. Just being able to see all the guys smiling after even losing rounds, seeing all the guys smiling. It's pretty cool. It's a good environment here built at Conestoga, win or lose. Last game of the season. No matter what, they're having a good time as Kevin and Center get this round started off hot. 2 kills to go as Frost does take out a Conestoga Condor.
Yep. Condors going to keep bringing it. On offense, they have a chance to be a little more aggressive here with it. But we got Loki Cow takes out Beanster, who was holding Spike. So the Condors now have to circle back and grab that one. Oh, Willie just missed.
Oh, no.
Just tracing
delete
him.
that.
Takes the headphones off, has a laugh about that one. That's a tough couple of shots to miss right there. It's all up to Nan now. 1v3, fakes the plant.
I feel like the Men in Black are going to come and show us the memory delete stick.
Get the flash going.
Get the whiff out of my head. Get the whiff out of my face. Willie still didn't even have his headphones on.
I'm not a lip reader, but I think I said, I'm sorry. Just laughing.
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
we should just do a whole round of face cam and analyze their facial expressions, see what we can infer.
If we could guess what's going on.
No, we shouldn't do that. That would be irresponsible broadcasting.
No, but you could tell. You could tell if not us having a good time, you could tell they're having a good time too.
Yeah, Malvin's going crazy right now. It's 20-9
in 14 rounds for reference.
Yeah, that's a lot of kills. Loki Cow also starting to get some fire going. They shot down. Missed who they actually killed, but Chrome gonna continue things.
Ooh.
Double kill right there with the sniper.
Kevin had a good reaction to that one with his face lighting up as that was a really nice double shot there from Chrome. Melvin, of course, keeping the kills going, and of course, Frost ending the round. I feel like Frost has been ending a lot of the rounds there. Just good positioning.
Yeah, Condors find themselves at match point right now. I thought for a second maybe Willie would get some redemption on that missed shot because he had a nice flick on that first fight he took there. But the Condors now facing what could be the end of the season.
What could be the last round they'll play this semester, which it's a little surreal to be saying that after playing together for quite a long time now, getting to know each other. It looks like they're going to be doing the Rush B strategy to end it off.
Yeah. Well, if everything goes right.
Yeah, if everything goes right, they get to do it again.
Yeah.
But Loki Cow doesn't want it to go right. A quick triple kill to get this thing started. It's going to be 2v3 to keep this thing going. We'll see what the remaining Condors can do as Willie trades out with Wick, who gets the kill on Nan. It's going to be all down to Willie, who's completely blind, gets a huge kill on Melvin. It's now a 1v1.
Yeah, that was a great play by Willie to use that Viper wall and just kind of keep jiggling back and forth through it, and then clutch.
And there it is.
Yeah, nice kill by Willie. Great use of that Viper wall to just kind of distract that player. He gets flashed. He buys himself just enough time to get his sights set and finds that headshot. Yeah, that's a good round by Willie. Have a good laugh about it.
They get to play more Valorant.
Yeah, exactly. We get to commentate more Valorant. It's a win-win.
I will take it, as it looks like they might be going again for that rush B strategy. Of course, Willie putting the Viper wall over on that B site, but that could always be a bluff, as it might be a little bit of a mid-take here. I'm just excited to see how this round kicks off. Conestoga, of course, going balls to the wall in a 12-4 game.
Yeah, definitely. They're leaving everything out there. I mean, there's literally no other thing but Frost with that Sova ult able to find a lot of Condors here, and they're dropping like flies right now. It's 3v2 for the San Diego team left.
Yeah, that was quick from Chrome coming down. It's Melvin, the murder man himself, coming down, getting a big headshot. It's all down to Sunter, who will go down as the season wraps up for the Condors, unable to get it done against San Diego.
Yeah, it's tough on the scoreboard, but a well-fought game, at least in terms of having fun with it. Melvin popped off, went 22-11, and then we got Chrome and Loki Cow being also up there with low death counts and high kill counts. So
hey, Willie played great for Conestoga on the way out, though. You can never take that away from him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what you want. You wanted to have some nice moments, Willie, with that final clutch there. That's a good way to kind of put a nice little cherry on the top of the season. But unfortunately, Condors with no wins this season as things finish off. Yeah, it's tough. It's just kind of the hand they were dealt. Changing roster, changing divisions, and they managed to make sure they had fun as they made their way out of the season.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing you saw for tonight's stream, was just how much fun they were having, smiles on their faces the whole time, busting out some strategies that maybe you don't see every so often. And it seems like when they started to get real silly, harnessing their inner silly shadow, the game went a little bit better for them.
Yeah, exactly. They were starting to make things happen, have some fun. We can see Brody, our Leaf X over here, he's heading over,
he's auctioning off.
Getting to talk to the team. Yeah, we're going to have an interview with them shortly. I think we still have to set a few things up. But, yeah, I just, from our perspective, from the casters, great season by the Condors. You lost a lot of them, but we saw you improve and make progress despite tonight's score. So this was fun to cast.
Yeah, shout out to the boys. They made tonight very fun for me. They made the season very fun for us casters. And no matter how the outcome looks, we do want to congratulate them on what was an excellent season. Tonight, my MVP for the Condors, it might have to be Sunter. He played some pretty good Valorant in that first game. It might have to be Willie, who played some very good Valorant in that second one. But if I'm going to be objective, I have to give my MVP to Melvin.
Yeah, Melvin, again, missed those few shots of the first game. True. I was like, I guess that Melvin's having an off night, and then he immediately locked in. It turned it right on and just became a force to be reckoned with. I forget what his scoreline was last game, but this game again he went 22-11. So it just made such a huge difference. And Chrome,
he played great, and wow, the Condors lost. We still do want to hear from them. We still do love our boys. So we'll be sending it down to Leaf for some interviews. Leaf, let's hear from the players.
I'm down here with the Condors. The Valorant Varsity squad, the final match of the semester has completed. They're laughing about everything right now. These two, for some reason, skipping out on the interview right now. So I've got these three. I've got Kevin Beanster and Sunter with me. Let's start with you two, because this was obviously a fresh thing for you guys, coming from Academy, I believe, into the Varsity squad. Off the bat, I mean, what were, like, I guess, the differences, obviously also being put into this league as well?
It's definitely more competitive for sure, but surrounded by a good group of guys. So I mean, it's harder, but it's definitely funner, and I'm willing to learn. So
yeah, I'd say the big things, the competition is a lot tougher for sure, but I think we can work through it for sure.
And I guess as the season went on, obviously you guys realized that there's some learning to be had, and you guys ended up taking a bit of a, hey, let's have some fun with this kind of tone to it. Moving into this squad, though, were there things that you guys were able to walk away with, some things you've learned that you're willing and looking to implement, as you guys go forward just in general in your Valorant careers?
There definitely was. I now have like just a whole semester of experience in like this whole environment pretty much, because academy wasn't really on stream, wasn't really like, you know, scrimming every week, but now I'm definitely more confident, and yeah, I just feel better with this group.
I'm going to make you swap here so I don't have to reach in front of his face. We got a bit of a height difference. Go.
So I think overall, I haven't been very competitive within the game, but these guys have let me learn like how to use my util, my map knowledge, and everything. Yeah.
No, it's good. It feels like overall, I mean, by the end of it, you guys had a pretty positive experience. I mean, obviously getting some dubs would have been nice, but like it feels like by the end of it, you guys were just having a good vibe with it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at Kevin over there. He's the vibe merchant. He always makes me laugh. If you ever see me, it's always Kevin making me laugh. So,
that's good.
You know.
That's good.
Yep, I think it's all Kevin. Kevin makes all the jokes.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to go over to Kevin next here now. Oh, we got the rest of the squad. You guys are pulling in here. All right. So for you guys, obviously, you know, working in 2 new players into the squad, it's obviously some things to learn for you guys too. At what point, I guess, were you guys trying to balance in this semester? Balance. Okay, let's start having some fun with this, mixed with like the learning and stuff, and implementing some new processes into the squad.
Well, we knew from the start it was going to be a lot harder.
Yeah.
Because our old team, we were a lot more used to. We had a lot of time to practice with, but first couple of games we noticed we were going to have a very hard time and just started having fun.
Yeah.
And we just played like that since.
Yeah, no, I said, you guys, let's talk about, I guess, now for you specifically, coming from like being like strictly duelists and having to make all these switch ups and stuff. I mean, how was the journey for you specifically? Because you've been with the squad for quite some time now.
I think it was fun, especially like lacking the scrims, like no practice. So like just playing these agents dry, like really makes it feel like I'm playing ranked.
Yeah.
So
that's a great
you know, I just love like throwing my shit around, like my dart. Oh, my bad. Sorry, my util around. So you know, it was fun. Yeah.
How about you at the end there? You got the corner where you don't have to look at them too. So if you want to ignore them, you can. How's it been? I guess the vibes by the end of it for you guys. Obviously, just forced into having fun here.
I think if you think about it, we started on the high. You know, expectations high. Right. Like new kids, we're like, they're young, great reaction time, great skills, and then we realized like, oh, we gotta do a little more work than just shoving 2 kids into our team and hope for the best. So then it goes into the lows where we're like, oh, maybe it wasn't the best, you know, thought we expect too much. And then now we have fun. It kind of comes back to the high part. So it's like high and low and hard. So I would say we're at the high part right now, and it was fun. So.
Hey, well, it's the end of it. So you know, if there's any final thoughts, just words out to everybody. I mean, wrap up the season, I guess, in a sentence for you guys, and looking forward.
Next semester, we're winning it all. So it doesn't matter about this semester. Next semester is all of it. We win it all. That's it.
Yeah, we win it all. We have fun. That's all that matters.
All right. Well, we talked about high expectations. They're going high again. How about you guys?
I got high expectations. Yeah, it should go good.
I'm ready for tryouts again and see if I make the team next year.
You know what they say? 1 step backwards, 2 steps forward. So.
Just don't fall while you're taking the step backwards and take a few more back. Right? Yeah. Anyways, by the end of it, you guys wrapped it up having fun. I think that's obviously an important thing. Getting dubs are nice, but at least you can walk with smiles. I've seen things end up in some worse situations. So you guys handled it really well by the end of it. I was going to say congratulations on the season, but you know. A little rough, but it was a fun season by the end of it. Anyways, that's it for the Valorant squad. You're not going to be seeing them for the rest of this, but we have a couple other teams that have some more matches as we near the end of the semester. Tomorrow, we're going to be watching some League of Legends, so make sure to join us at 7 o'clock for that matchup. We'll be back here in the Esports Hub here at Conestoga College. But for tonight, that's it. Thank you for joining us and supporting the Condors, and we'll see you tomorrow.
If a career in esports sounds wow to you, it's not. This is where your profession plus your passion could come together. Would still need what traditional business would need. The more distinct difference is in traditional sports, no one owns the ball. But in esports, someone does own the game. And this is part of what we're going to discuss in this program. You'd be able to learn how to run an esports event on the operations side to the management side of it. Marketing and promotions, how to deal with sponsorships, how to deal with partnerships, and also a big part of our industry is social media as well. What you're working on now is probably also needed. This industry needs all kinds of professionals. If you're looking for change, this program could be a converging point. Good luck and have fun.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's a billion-dollar industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.